Welcome to Kickstart Your Week, brought to you by Kickstart Collective, a marketing agency focused on helping brands grow with purpose. Every Monday, we're here to help business owners, creators, and marketers start their week with clarity, momentum, and practical ideas you can actually use. Kickstart Your Week is produced right here at Kickstart Studios in Wilmington, North Carolina. Let's kickstart your week. Welcome to Kickstart Your Week. This week we are continuing on what we started last week, which was the themes that we noticed in this year's Super Bowl ads. So if you haven't watched last week's episode yet, go check that out. We talked about our 4 favorites as a team, some trends we're seeing, and then how small businesses can apply those themes and trends that we saw. So this week and then the next 3 weeks after this, we're going to kind of deep dive into each of those themes. So today we're going to talk about brand personality over just selling a product. So it should be a fun conversation. We'll give you some highlights, some examples, and then talk about how, as a small business owner or marketer, how you can apply these to your business. So I'm Laura.
I'm Melissa.
Didn't need to say your name for you. This is Melissa. And so let's jump in. So
let's do it. I feel like this was a pretty big theme.
Yeah.
With commercials this year and a bunch of different categories, I guess, utilized being more entertaining over informing people and like educating people. The one that we covered in our last episode was the Uber Eats commercial.
Yes.
And theirs was obviously very fun with Matthew McConaughey and
was it Bradley Cooper?
Yes, Bradley Cooper. And it was just fun and lighthearted, and they weren't sitting there telling people this is what Uber Eats is, this is how you use it. They were just having a good time.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people did that. Like a lot of the food commercials did that. Even the some of the crypto commercials did that too.
Yeah, that's what we talked about, the Coinbase ad. And that was one thing I was thinking about. Like it was the karaoke Backstreet Boys song. And so it's never showing you how to trade crypto on an app or a website or honestly whatever it is. But it's entertaining and it's memorable. And basically, I think their messaging behind it was like crypto trading can be for everyone, not just like tech people.
Yeah.
So it was more of a brand statement versus product education or really informative beyond like a brand statement, which is cool. So let's talk about, because I know with like these big brands, like people know what Uber Eats is most likely.
Right.
You might not know what Coinbase is. So that I feel like is a good example for this conversation too. But how do small businesses who might not have all that brand recognition behind them, how did they tap into this without feeling like they need to sell their product or service or talk about their product and service a ton, like in their marketing?
Right.
So
I think there's definitely a time and a place to educate and to sell and to lay out what it is you do and how it works. And, but there's also a time and place to do this. And I think one way to do it is, showing lifestyle content, behind the scenes sort of things, or, just, I guess that'd be more of an awareness level.
Yeah.
Just showing like, hey, this is who we are. This is our, brand identity. And not really delving into too many specifics.
Yeah. No, I think that's right. I think kind of one of the examples, I don't know if we talked about this in the last episode, but like if you're an HVAC, I think we did talk about this example. I don't know. But like if you're an HVAC company and you do 24/7 service, you don't need to lead with just straight, like we do 24-hour service. You can make it more fun with just simple messaging switches. And like we show up when everyone else is asleep.
Right.
Like whatever your differentiator is, it might, like you don't want to, definitely don't throw that out. Just find like ways to tweak that to make it either like more lifestyle friendly or just a little bit more creative, to where people remember it and can kind of relate to it or be entertained by it versus just a blanket statement about what you do or what you offer, which is fun.
Yeah. In the same way, I think another example could be like if you're a gym, say, you could show more so transformations, body transformations or accomplishments of people that go to your gym rather than we're open these hours and
Mhm.
these are the machines we have and this is what you can do here. Just
Yeah.
show kind of the impact that
Mhm.
your brand has on people.
Yeah, for
Because
sure.
that's memorable.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think those are all really good points. And I think why this works is you're creating some sort of emotional connection or some storytelling element that people are going to remember more so than just like a list of facts.
Right.
So you're giving something for people to connect to and just creating more of a human connection, I think, than just straight selling them black and white bullet points.
It's warmer.
Yeah.
It's not, you don't feel like you're being sold to, even though you are technically, but it doesn't really feel like it. It's not too in your face.
Yeah. And I think, and again, kind of depending on the business, this might not work with every business, but the more you can create that brand personality, the more people are going to identify with it and connect with it. And then long term, that's going to create brand loyalty, which is great because then you're getting repeat customers and there's that lifetime value of a customer that comes into play at that point. So I think anything else you want to add to that?
I mean, it's also just as encouragement, I think, making that sort of content or just making that sort of marketing content is also just fun.
It is.
As a business owner, and it, I think, takes some of the pressure off of it. If you're in a spot where you're not sure what direction to go in, I feel like this is kind of a good fallback. Using that term loosely, but it's just fun to make. It's fun.
Yeah, it is. You can have fun with it and get creative. And I think it just gives you something, different in your marketing that should hopefully stand out.
Yeah.
I think that's it. If you guys have questions, not sure how to go about doing this, definitely reach out. You can find us at kickstartcollective.co, or on social. Reach out, whatever. We'll find you. You can find us. Thanks for joining in to this week's Kickstart Your Week, and we will see you next week. Thanks for listening to Kickstart Your Week. If today's episode gave you something to think about or try this week, be sure to subscribe, share it with a friend, or leave a review. It helps more people find the show. And if you're looking to create your own podcast or content, Kickstart Studios is available for booking. We'll be back next week with another conversation to help you kickstart your week.